Throughout history, there have been countless tales of ships that have disappeared without a trace, leaving behind only rumors and legends. These phantom vessels, known as ghost ships, have captivated the imagination of seafarers and storytellers for centuries. In this video, we will explore 10 of the most mysterious ghost ships that have left experts and historians scratching their heads. 10. The Flying Dutchman. The Flying Dutchman is perhaps the most well-known ghost ship of all time. Legend has it that the ship was captained by a man named Vanderdecken, who cursed the vessel after he was denied permission to sail around the Cape of Good Hope. The ship was doomed to sail the seas forever, unable to make port or find rest. Over the years, countless sailors have reported seeing the Flying Dutchman, often as an omen of bad luck or impending doom. 9. The Mary Celeste. The Mary Celeste was discovered adrift and abandoned in 1872 in the Atlantic Ocean. The ship was in good condition, with no signs of foul play or struggle, and the cargo and crew's personal belongings were still on board. However, the crew was missing, and there was no clear indication of what had happened to them. 8. The Octavius. The Octavius was a trading ship that was supposed to have sailed from England to China in 1761. However, the ship disappeared, and it wasn't until 1775 that it was rediscovered off the coast of Greenland. What made the discovery so unusual was that the crew was still on board, frozen solid in the icy waters. The captain's log indicated that the ship had been lost in 1762, but somehow it had managed to drift into the Arctic Circle, where it was preserved in the frigid temperatures. 7. The SS Baychimo. The SS Baychimo was a cargo ship that was abandoned in 1931 after it became trapped in ice off the coast of Alaska. The crew was rescued, but the ship was left behind, as it was believed to be too dangerous to retrieve. However, over the years, the Baychimo was seen drifting aimlessly in the waters around Alaska, and it became known as a ghost ship. 6. The Urang Medan. The Urang Medan was a Dutch freighter that was discovered adrift in the Strait of Malacca in 1947. The ship's radio operator had sent a distress signal, claiming that the crew was dead and that the ship was haunted. When rescuers arrived, they found the entire crew dead, with looks of terror on their faces. No cause of death was ever determined, and the ship was eventually destroyed by a fire. 5. The Carroll A. Deering. The Carroll A. Deering was a 5-masted schooner that was found abandoned off the coast of North Carolina in 1921. The ship was in good condition, with no signs of a struggle or foul play. However, the crew was missing, and the navigation equipment was gone. It was later discovered that the crew had been seen drinking heavily in port before the ship set sail, leading some to speculate that they were involved in some sort of mutiny or piracy. 4. The Kaz II. The Kaz II was a catamaran that was found drifting off the coast of Australia in 2007. The ship was in good condition, with no signs of damage or struggle, but the crew was missing. The ship's engine was still running, and there was food on the table, leading investigators to believe that the crew had been taken by a sudden wave. 3. The Seabird. The Seabird was a schooner that was discovered off the coast of Queensland, Australia in 1884. The ship was in good condition, with no signs of a struggle or damage, but the captain and crew were missing. Later, it was discovered that the ship had been involved in a smuggling operation, leading some to speculate that the crew had been killed by rival smugglers. However, no evidence was ever found to support this theory, leaving the fate of the Seabird a mystery. 2. The Caleuche. The Caleuche is a ghost ship from Chilean folklore that is said to sail the waters around Chilean Island. According to legend, the ship is crewed by the drowned souls of sailors who were lost at sea. The ship is said to be beautiful and luxurious, with music and dancing on board. However, Those who see the Caleuche are said to be doomed to die at sea. Despite being a legend, many people in Chile claim to have seen the ship, adding to its mystery and allure. 1. The Ghost Ship of the Northumberland Strait. The Ghost Ship of the Northumberland Strait is a legendary apparition said to haunt the waters between Prince Edward Island and New Brunswick in Canada. According to local folklore, the ship appears as a beautiful schooner that is engulfed in flames, sailing across the strait on clear, calm nights. Witnesses report seeing the vessel in perfect detail before it vanishes without a trace.